Jesus Christ.
But then he lost his lost toe.
That sounds like Forrest.
Hey, what does that mean?
Not to complain or rush anybody or anything along those lines, but could you point me out to where those possums are? I would really like to get away from you and go find them.
Oh, is it the smell?
I don't mean to be rude, but it kind of is overwhelming. What are you doing anyway? Why are you digging in all this poo?
Well, there's so much poo, believe me. There's so much poo everywhere around here. I figured if I dig long enough, I'll find a pony.
A pony? You don't say. I want to help. Get me a shovel.
We don't have time for that, Forrest.
You're right. I'll come back later. And Baconer, if I find that pony first, remember, it's finders keepers, losers weepers.
About where I can find those possums?
Well, my buddy Herschel told me they like to hide on the other side of the fishing hole. They're bigly huge ones. Big old ones, too. Bigly.
Thank you so much.
So how'd I get about getting Grand Pappy McRib out here so I can ask him how I can find my missing toe and marry Miss Mayo Nancy Sal McRib?
To do that, you gotta go and touch the booger board.
Touch the what?
The booger board. You see over there on that there tree, that square piece of plywood with all those yellow and green dots on it. Well, that's the McRib clan's booger board. If you go and touch it, Pappy McRib can feel it and he'll come.
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Well, I guess I'm the only one left. I'm going to go and touch the booger board.
Ching ching. Wait.
Oh, here comes Pappy McRib.
And he's riding his farthing. He's riding his farthing bicycle.
Hi, Daddy.
Welcome all to the fishing hole. My children, Suey and Borbadeer. You're here. Oh, and my little granddaughter, Mayo Nancy Sal McRib. Why do I keep saying her whole name? Like
It's our play.
Forrest, who touched my sacred booger board. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Hi, Daddy.
Well, who touched my booger board? Boy.
Daddy, your mustache.
Who touched it?
It was me.
You better make sure you pack any boogers you may have take off my booger board. The booger board is sacred.
I ate them.
Hold that thought.
This is so stupid.
Continue.
Grand Pappy McRib, it's been a while, but I think it's time. Remember the prophet advertisement you told me about? Well, I think it's come down.
Jesus Christ.
Forrest, he lost his toe, so I can finally get married under the mistletoe on Christmas Day.
Well, congratulations there, Mayo Nancy Sal McRib. You'll be having them Sam babies in no time.
Baby.
So, Forrest, did you have a toe go wee all the way home?
I did, sir.
And now you're going to marry my here granddaughter?
About that. The toe's missing.
Forrest, how did you bungle this?
Well, that's what I always do, isn't it? It's hard sometimes, too, to keep a hold of things.
Poppycock. I have kept this here land, this fishing hole. I have protected it from all ne'er-do-wells since my family first claimed it. After we pushed the British off this land because they were trying to give us taxation without representation. I was there.
Is that when you was married to Mama McRib one?
Oh, yes, my little Suey.
Is Mama McRib one,
Jesus
not your
Christ.
mama?
Look at that.
No, our mama is Mama McRib 7. God rest her soul.
This is a long.
Why don't have a soliloquy here?
Enjoy. You want some music? I can probably dig some up.
No.
Right, sure.
Okay.
No, I don't. Sadly, wifey McRibs, you just don't last very long. They all die in some sort of tragic way. Mama McRib was one. She died after her the doctors couldn't get her.
Did she take a stool softener and a laxative?
Yeah,
or a stool hardener?
couldn't get her
something.
solids and fluids in order. Number 2, she died in that there fishing hole trying to catch fish with her hands.
Did you not swim?
No. My third wife, well, she got hit by a stray bullet when the boys from the north and south tried to pick up their fight on my land. I tried to chase them off and away from my fishing hole, but they wouldn't leave. So I tried to make friends with both sides, and every night at each camp I'd go telling them stories for hours. I sure have a lot to say. Interesting stories about my life, like what it was like to come over here on that big boat and how I love to have children.
How big was the boat?
This big. The making them is the fun part, you know. Then one day both sides just jump up and left. Do I have Alzheimer's? I mean, they loved it so much here.
It's already 1:10. Keep talking.
That after all the stories I told them, many shot themselves to death just to get to stay forever at the fishing hole.
I've lost my place.
Anyway, with Mama McRib 4, I don't know
You
when or
lost
how
it, too.
she died. One day she just woke up and she just started walking, heading west. She said she was going to join the gold rush out there. I don't know if she ever did go find gold, but she never came back. Mama McRib 5,
Jesus
she got hit by
Christ.
that train, the first train in this part of Tennessee. She just sat on the tracks while the train was coming. She didn't even have no sense to leave the track when the train was blowing. She was listening to the radio in the car, I think. The train.
Well, that makes me feel better about myself. Someone's actually dumber than me.
Okay. Yeah. Where was I? I lost my place. I lost my place.
We're supposed to let her.
Thank you, Mayo.
You welcome.
Yep, she didn't even have no sense to leave the track. Number 5 didn't even give me one piglet. Mom McRib 6 took my place in the war to end all wars. I didn't go when I was drafted because someone had to watch after the fishing hole. She was Mayo Nancy Sal McRib's grandmama McRib. She died when a donkey kicked her in the head while she was sleeping. Probably, yeah. How did the donkey get in bed?
She had PTSD and she
Probably
drank a lot and she slept outside in the barn and somehow she
Probably didn't even know what
agitated
hit
the
her.
donkey.
Then there was Borbadere and Sewage, Mama McRib 7.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Good God. Yes, R.I.P. She died when she fell in the mud after a rain.
I'm just hanging out.
She laid there for. We're just slandering my family. No, she laid there for several days after. Several days before anyone found her. The doctor couldn't explain why she didn't roll over and push herself up to save her life.
Too weak. She didn't drink milk.
You think it would be a first instinct. Doc says she fell and laid there yelling until she died of starvation.
That's so sad.
I know. It's a waste of the sandbaby line. You didn't come here to hear but you didn't come here to hear an old man regale you about his great loves, did you?
No, but R.I.P. to the 7. We came to you, Grand Pappy McRib, hoping you could tell us how we can find the missing toe, so I can get married.
That might be a difficult task.
Please, sir, tell us. I'll do anything
That's Buddha, Pappy McRib, to you.
to make Nancy Sal McRib happy. I love her so much.
Well, there's only one way. Oh, no.
Look, Daddy McRib.
What, son? Stand down from me while we be talking right now. You've been digging in that poop for days and you smell like it.
Sorry, Pappy McRib. It's just I think I found the pony at the bottom of the poo.
Did you now?
I'm almost certain of this. Just look.
Boy, that ain't no pony. That's the donkey that killed Mama McRib 6. He's come to avenge. He's come back for blood. How could you bring that hell creature into our sacred lands?
Oh hell, I kind of liked Mama McRib 6. Not gonna lie, I loved her. She was the best. Really, there was no better.
Do something, Daddy McRib, before the donkey gets us.
We need to run. Scram.
That's right, Mayo. Nancy Sal McRib. Right? And y'all need to run. Get out of here. I'll take this devil along one-on-one. Oh, God.
But Daddy, it's my poop prize. I had to dig for days to find it.
Can't Baconer fight the donkey?
No.
Quiet now. You're going to run along with them, you
I was
hear?
quiet.
I'm going to sacrifice myself.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I got those possums and an extra one, too.
Be very quiet. That's a killer donkey.
The donkey that killed Mama McRib 6, like the legend says?
It is. And now we also gotta run.
Okay, on the count of 3, I want you all to go. 1.
Wait, Grand Pappy McRib.
Wait,
You haven't told me
wait.
yet how I can find my missing toe.
2.
Please, Grandpa Pappy, can you tell us real quick how to find it? I do so wish to get married.
All right, you have to find the 3 masters of the Order of the Juice Box and Cheese Whiz. Do what they tell you, and at the end of the line will be your missing toe. This is like a Ring of Power fantasy quest.
And where do we find them?
I don't know, but I know you can find one of the masters, my grandson Pork McRib. God. Pulling poo at the Fancy Long Johns. Now get ready to run and go find him. He will lead you to the rest.
Wait, what are you going back to camp? Are you gonna get straight to find pork?
Why don't?
We only have about half a day before Christmas, so I think we're going to go straight for the Fancy Long John Silvers.
Okay, but don't forget the Doritos.
We won't.
Good luck, and may the sands of the hourglass always be on your side. 3.
I'll never forget you.
With the mission given to them by Grand Pappy McRib, the 2 Lovebergs hugged their friends and family as they left Tent Town. They walked out past the closed-down Kmart and began their journey to find the masters of the Order of the Juice Box and Cheese Whiz. Their first stop was the Fancy Long John Silvers. They had to find